Hi, it's Paris from EpicReviewsTech channel, and I actually haven't worn a watch in about 2 decades. Recently I started wearing this one. This is the Pebble smartwatch. It actually talks to my phone, so when I get a text message or a call, I get a notification here. I can read the text, I can send the call to voicemail. It's proven to be really handy, so I've started to wear a watch again, and I've come to realize that having a unique watch is sort of a conversation piece. People like to ask you about it or compliment you on it, which is nice. And so the fine folks at Tokyo Flash Watches asked me if I'd be interested in reviewing their line of watches. Now, they make watches that, as near as I can tell, are fashion first and telling time second. But they have some really unique designs, so I thought, okay, I'm game. Let's try another conversation starter watch. And this is the company, Tokyo Flash Japan, which if you look here, the Chinese characters, the kanji, are Tokyo, and then here in katakana is Flash, and over here is Japan. So Tokyo Flash Japan. Let's take a look at the watch. Now this model is the Kisai stencil, blue and white LED. Not a whole lot of information or anything here, and it's actually a pretty mysterious watch. I looked through their various models, and this one looked intriguing enough to be interesting, yet I still think I'll be able to tell the time with it. Their thing seems to be making it so that when someone else looks at your watch, they can't figure out what time it is. So they've got to ask you, oh, is that a watch? What time does it say? So that's how you get the conversation started. This, I assume, tells you actually how to tell the time with your watch and how to make it work. And here's the watch itself. You notice the watch face is out of the ordinary. And it's, I'm not sure about this band, if it's leathery or pretend leather. I guess it is leather. Now it looks and feels well made. It's definitely got metal in it. It feels somewhat heavy. It's got the stencil model there etched into the back. Just a couple buttons on the side. A little snug putting it on. I think the leather needs to loosen up a little with some folding and movement, but I'm sure that'll relax a little with time. Okay, I've got the time and date set. Took maybe about 3 minutes, both to get a little bit used to reading the time on the screen and figuring out the buttons. Though they're not very complicated, they're only the two. Now I've got the time set. You might have a little trouble making it out. Let me change the angle here. Now can you see the time? You have to look at the negative space. So the actual little lines and dots on the screen don't tell you the time. You look around it. So on top it's 09 and the bottom is 40. So it's 9:40. Let me put the light on and see if that helps. 9:40. So you can always hit the button if you yourself are having trouble making out the time. But a lot of people at first glance, you'll see here when the light goes off, they aren't going to know what time it is. They ask you the time, you look at it and tell them the time, and they'll, how do you know that's the time? Your watch didn't say that. Let's look at the date. It is October 19th. Turn the light on for that. Makes it a little easier to see. The watch also comes with an alarm. I've got it set for 9:47, so momentarily here we'll hear what that sounds like. There we go. So that's the Kisai model from Tokyo Flash. They have a lot of different models there, pages and pages of them with little variations that let you be able to tell what the time is, whereas somebody else on the street who looks at your watch will have no idea what it says there. So it's kind of an interesting idea. It's a conversation starter. If you're looking for a unique watch for yourself to start conversations as an icebreaker, or if you're looking for sort of a unique gadgety gift for someone else, this is a really good idea. I'll put a link to their website down below. And so I'll swap out my Pebble watch with my new Tokyo Flash watch on occasion and see what the general reaction is and report back on that in a while. But if you're interested in it, it looks really cool to you now, go check them out.